Welcome to the Cherry Creek Sports Network for the Cherry Creek Bruins versus Smoky Hill Buffaloes. We're going to take a quick break for the national anthem.
Thank you. Introducing today's lineup for the Smoky Hill Buffalo. Number 0, Tuan Joy. Number 2, Lorenzo Gutierrez. Number 5, Jason Lewis. Number 12, Trayvon Magad. Number 14, Ibrahim Silla. Number 15, Amir Copeland. Number 23, JJ Bauer. And tonight's starting lineup for the Smoky Hill Buffaloes. Number 1, Ricky Mitchell. Number 3, Brayden Maldonado. Number 4, Jonathan Potts. Number 10, Ray Gassaway. And number 24, Anthony Harris Jr. And here is your lineup for your Cherry Creek Bruins. Number 1, Matthew Lee. Number 2, Jordan Heron. Number 3, Jack Zerker. Number 12, Donnie Condren. Number 13, Charlie Eigner. Number 21, Dominic Cesario Scott. Number 23, Quinn Hullison. And number 24, Cooper Baranek. And here is tonight's starting lineups. Number 0, Henry Booth. Number 4, Blake Purchase. Number 11, Trey Chambers. Number 10, Asher Nazinger. And number 5, Remington Larson.
All right. Welcome to the Cherry Creek Sports Network. I'm Cal McDavid alongside William McDavid, and we are here at Kirby Lyle Gymnasium as the Cherry Creek Bruins take on the Smoky Hill Buffaloes.
Yeah, this should be a really good game today. Smoky Hill is playing lights out this season. Creek has come off a couple big wins, so this should be a really great matchup. Okay, so the 6'9" Kerry Booth will take the jump ball, and he will get that. Creek will have the first possession. Trayvon Chambers will bring the ball up the court. And I think the key for this Bruins offense tonight is going to be ball movement. If they can move the ball and get some offense going, they're going to be in good shape.
For sure. Looks like Smoky Hill's starting out in a 2-3 zone. Bruins have seen a lot of zone recently. Thunder Ridge played 2-3 zone against them, and they've really done a good job against the zone so far this season, so we'll see what they bring out tonight.
Yeah, definitely, especially with such a big lineup. Breaking down the zone is a really easy thing to do if you can get the ball moving. Larson up top, he passes it out to Chambers. Chambers down to Booth. And Booth is such a good shooter that they got to really be careful. Chambers for three, and he hits it. That is a great way to start off the game there for Trayvon Chambers.
For sure. We've seen lots of different shooters come out for the Bruins, and Trey has definitely been one of them. Like you were talking about, Carey is definitely a threat from the three-point line. So some big guys that we're looking for to put up some points for the Bruins.
So that was Harris there on the attempt. I believe that they will get Trayvon Chambers on the foul. So Harris will get 2 shots here, and he has had a really nice season so far. He's putting up some big numbers for the Buffalo, and I'm expecting to see a big day out of him today. Harris misses the first one. And he will drain the second one. So we have a 3-1 after the first minute here in Kirby Lyle Gymnasium. And the Bruins are looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, for sure. We knew that Smoky Hill would probably come out and press at the beginning of this game, and that's what we saw there. Definitely going to put a lot of pressure on. They pressed the entire JV game that was just right before this, so definitely going to come out and put pressure on the Bruins.
So there was Booth there with a really nice shot, and Harris will respond with a nice little jumper of his own. That was a nice shot considering he was off balance. Knopfsinger not able to get it to go, but Purchase with the rebound. They will reverse the ball out to Booth. And I love the patience here by the Bruins offense. Booth's shot will not go. The Smoky Hill is pushing it down the court. And that there is number 3, Braden Maldonado. So very nice finish there. And I think you're right. Those transition points today are going to be huge for both teams, and being able to get back in transition defense is going to be a pivotal aspect.
For sure.
So Smoky Hill will get the steal. They push it up, and that there is number 1, Tom Joy.
Ricky Mitchell.
Oh, excuse me, Ricky Mitchell. Bruins doing a nice job breaking the press there. And Purchase will take a little floater. That will not go, and Harris will get the rebound. He's pushing it up the court. That one out to Mitchell, and he hits it. Nice shot there by Mitchell. So that will put the Buffalo up by a sizable 5-point lead, and that entices Coach Sturtinger to take a timeout.
Yeah, you know, I think the biggest thing, something that's going to be a huge factor this game is just finishing at the rim. We've seen Creek take a couple of different shots and have a couple of different opportunities and just not finishing, and I think that's going to be a huge thing. Like we were talking about earlier, Smoky Hill is going to come out and put a lot of pressure on the Creek offense really early. Creek defense is going to be trying to prevent, you know, they have some shooters, they have some guys that are really athletic, so finishing at the rim is going to be one of the most important things for this game.
Yeah, definitely, and I also think that the aggressor will get the calls here in this game, so whoever is more aggressive in taking it to the basket is going to get the foul called, and then just finishing it at the line. So Larson will bring it up the court. And Bruins have done a good job not panicking too much with this press today so far. Over to Purchase in the corner. He'll swing it to Booth. Booth will take the 3, and that will not go, but Purchase is on the rebound, and he will get the easy lay-in for 2. Nice follow-up there by Purchase.
You know, we've talked about it in earlier games this season, but Purchase is really having to play a different role this season, and we've seen him step into that and really step up and be a huge asset for this team.
So that was Mitchell there on the 3, so that's he's going to be an asset there for Smoky Hill tonight. Oh my gosh! And Booth on the amazing alley-oop there. That was incredible.
We have not seen that yet this season. We've seen Booth have some incredible dunks, but we have not seen that yet.
You know, that's really a good way to kind of get the energy turned up in this gym, and I think if he can keep slamming it down like that, they're going to be in a good spot. And a really nice defensive play there too. Booth got his hand on the ball, was able to stop the shot. The shot from Larson will not go.
So see, there are those of those holes in the zone that if you can find those holes in a 2-3 zone, there's actually a lot of opportunities offensively.
Yeah, definitely. So Purchase there will get called for the charge. He was definitely being aggressive there, but sometimes, as I said, you know, if you have good defense, you just aren't going to get the call.
Looks like Creek is going to put a little bit of pressure on their offense as well. So both teams knowing that they have to put pressure early because both teams have threats.
So that shot will not go. That was Potts with the shot. So Creek will have the ball, pushing it up the court. And you're right, if they can find those holes in the defense, they're going to have a lot of success today. And Purchase with the nice take. He will not get it to go. And it looks like they're going to call the offensive rebound on Knopfsinger. They're going to get him on the push on the rebound. So that will give the ball back to Smoky Hill.
You know, the other night we saw the girls team really getting a lot of rebounds, and we saw how big of a factor that was in that game. And I think that it's obviously the same thing here. The team that can rebound and get those second chance opportunities, that makes a huge difference in the game. And I think that we've seen a couple of different turnovers on rebounds and second chance opportunities already in this game. And so that's going to be a huge thing to look for.
Yeah, definitely. So that was Maldonado on the layup there. Dominic Cesario-Scott checked into the game while we were away. And another incredible slam there by Booth. And he is having a great start to this game so far, defensively and offensively. And that's the thing. If you can be a threat at that size on both sides of the ball, you're going to be really successful. Smoky Hill trying to move the ball a little bit. They've definitely been good getting into the paint and getting some nice penetration. And that shot from Mitchell will not go. It looks like they are going to call it Creek ball. And checking into the game for the Buffalo is going to be Torian Gassaway. And Booth on the three, and it's good. What a shot there by Kerry Booth, and he is having a day. This is incredible. You know, Kerry Booth, he's been kind of a silent leader on this team this year, but when he can get it going like this, it's an incredible thing. So that shot there by Maldonado will go in. And this looks like it's going to be a battle of the offense here.
Yeah, for sure. You know, both teams kind of putting pressure early, playing zone, and there's a lot of offensive plays that will definitely stand out in this game.
So Chambers' shot was not able to go, and then that shot there by Maldonado was not able to go, so Bruins will have the ball. Cesario-Scott on the shot, can't get that one to fall. Condon was fighting for the rebound, wasn't able to get it, so the Buffalo are pushing it up the court. And it looks like they'll get the Bruins for the block on Harris. They got Cesario-Scott on that one.
Yeah, you know, first quarter already 17-14. There's been a lot of offensive plays this game, a lot of transition, just really fast-paced basketball, and that's something that we've seen from Creek and Smoky Hill in years past. You know, always play each other, league play, and you can tell that there's definitely a rivalry there. Both teams are good teams, historically have been good teams, and both teams really going to try to keep the pace of this game fast while keeping their team organized.
Yeah, two very athletic teams here. We saw that in football season as well. Both teams very athletic, very strong, and they're just going to keep trying to push the ball up the court. So Booth's three was not able to go. Rebound there by Gassaway, and they will advance the ball. Cesario-Scott trying to block it there from Harris. they will get him on the foul, which will send Harris to the line. He seems a little bit shaken up after that play. So he will come out of the game. Into the game is Ricky Mitchell. And he will take these free throw shots. Also checking into the game is Ibrahim Sia. And his first shot will go. And if you want my opinion tonight, this game is going to be dictated by who can make their free throws. We've already seen a lot of free throws get shot, and I have a feeling that, especially with this high-paced game, we're going to see more and more.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to teams not fouling, playing smart, and making their free throws. And that's what we've seen from Smoky Hill and Cherry Creek in years past. And it just seems like both these teams are going to be really aggressive on the offensive side. And so making those free throws is a huge, huge thing.
Nice board there by Booth off the block and then finishing it at the rim. Oh, a nice pass there, but it looks like they're going to get him for the travel. That was Sia on the travel, so it will be Creek ball. And it looks like the Buffalo are going to pull their press off, so that'll give the Bruins one more opportunity here to try to put a bucket up before the end of this quarter. Oh my gosh, what a shot there by Chambers, and that is a fantastic buzzer beater there. You know, tying it up here at the end of the quarter, that's huge. But with that, we are going to send it down to Reagan Knabe. Reagan, whenever you're ready.
Although Creek has won their last two matchups against Smoky Hill, Smoky Hill is currently the leader in the Centennial League. They're 3-0 in league play. Player to watch out here for them tonight is number 24, Anthony Harris Jr. He just came off the court with an injury. He's getting checked out by the athletic trainers and staff. Hopefully he's okay and is able to come back in this game. He's a 6'5" guard. He's a great competitor. We'll have an injury update on him later if he comes back in, but we're looking forward to an exciting second quarter.
Thanks, Reagan. You know, it is crazy the number of just multi-sport athletes and really good basketball athletes that we see on both of these teams. You can see it on the court as well, just again in the pace of the game, in how much pressure each team is able to put on the other team and keep not just get so tired, you know.
Yeah.
That's a lot of endurance to have to press and play hard on offense and play hard on defense. It takes a lot out of you.
Yeah, exactly, and you can tell that both these teams are in really good shape here as they're just running the ball up and down the court every possession. And that was Mitchell there on the shot. That will not make it in the basket, so Purchase will push it up the court. Chambers on the three, and it's good. What a shot there by Chambers. And that is how you come out of a quarter timeout or anything like that and make a splash right away. Little fumble there by Smoky Hill. Knopfsinger is able to get on it, and Bruins are able to recover it. So nice defensive stand there by the Bruins. Purchase with the ball up top. He'll swing it around to Booth. And Purchase, feeling himself, cannot get that one to go. Buffalo will have it on the fast break. They advance it. And nice play there by Booth. He gets the block. Chambers with the recovery, and Booth is just doing a great job today. And he advanced it to Knopfsinger, who it looked like was on the out-of-bounds line, so it will be the Buffalo ball. Checking into the game for the first time today, number 24, Cooper Bronick. And then checking back in for the Buffalo, number 24, Anthony Harris Jr. So that's good because that means that his injury was not too serious. And that shot there by Jonathan Potts will go, so that is 3 more points for the Buffalo, tying it back up.
Both teams have shown that they can shoot, they can drive, and that is hard to play defense against.
And Booth with the shot, not able to get it to go, but Knopfsinger got the nice rebound and will get fouled, so that'll send him to the line. And great job there by Knopfsinger so far today. He's doing a really good job battling down there. You know, this is a big team that they're facing, and he's doing a really good job just trying to make sure that he can get as many boards and make a splash. So Knopfsinger will hit his first one. Misses the second one. Long. Booth trying to get the rebound, not able to get it, so it will be the Buffalo advancing the ball up the court. That shot there is no good. Knopfsinger with the diving save. Wow, what a play.
That was a great rebound there by Asher. Really, again, not giving Smoky Hill another opportunity on that and allowing Creek to head down the other way.
Yeah, and it's those big effort plays that are going to make the difference in this game. So Baranik trying to move the ball a little bit. He gets it to Knopfsinger in the corner. Knopfsinger to Condon. Bruins trying to move the ball. Nice pass there by Chambers. Oh, and that will get blocked by Harris. But nice tip there by Baranik to Knopfsinger, and that is a great play there. And, you know, Cooper Baranik is one of those guys that he is going to give a ton of effort every single play, and that is evident right there.
Yeah, you know, he might have not gotten the most playing time so far this season, but every time he does hit the court, he is playing hard and adding something to this team. And you can see some big blocks defensively from both sides, and that's huge for both these teams.
Yeah, definitely. Condon with a nice block there. He is not able to get his little floater to go, and it looks like they're going to get Baranik on the push. So Purchase will be checking in for Booth, and then looks like we're also going to see for the first time checking in number 1, Matthew Lee. And definitely, you know, some great rotation happening so far here today. And that's what's nice is when you have such a deep team, you can keep rotating and, you know, not have to worry about who's on the court.
Yeah, especially, again, in a game where both teams are putting a lot of pressure on the other team. You have to keep your guys fresh, and that's what Coach Dertinger is doing.
So that ball out of bounds on Smoky Hill, so it'll be Creek ball. And I love how Creek is continuing to put the pressure on Smoky Hill. And Chambers with the nice take. And once again, he is being really aggressive today and doing a great job finishing at the rim. So the take there by Gasaway will not go, so the Bruins will have the ball in transition. Purchase with it, shoots a little floater, isn't able to get that to go, so Harris will have it and is advancing it up the court. And it looks like they're going to get Asher Knopfsinger on the foul there.
Yeah, you know, you can see these teams trying to do a lot in transition, and both teams really trying to get back fast, and sometimes that makes for some scrappy little plays, and we've seen that on both sides of the court. Just a lot of energy in this gym for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, sometimes if some of these bigs, they get used to having guys that are 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" on them, so they start pump faking a lot, which gets guys in the air, and it really can get pretty scrappy here. But so far, I think both teams have done a good job keeping it under control for the most part. So that shot by Harris will go after the first one did not.
Halfway through this second quarter, I think we're seeing both teams kind of finding their rhythm a little bit, figuring out how to play against a press, figuring out how to play against changing defenses and in transition.
A nice pass there by Condon. Dominic Cesario-Scott will not be able to get that to go, but Trayvon Chambers is able to make a nice steal there. Cesario-Scott to Purchase. Purchase off on the 3. And it looks like they will get the Bruins on the foul. That is Purchase. So we'll have Mitchell going to the line. And the Bruins are now in the bonus, so they definitely want to be conscious of their fouling throughout the rest of this quarter, because you don't want to give the other team any undeserved points. And Mitchell able to hit both his free throws. Booth will come in for Chambers. And the Buffaloes seem to be picking up their pressure here defensively.
Yeah, you know, they started out the game in a full court press, pulled that pressure back a little bit at the end of the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter, but seems like they're going to try to put some more pressure on the Bruins to finish up this half.
Condon at the top, he gives it to Lee. Lee trying to make something happen. He gives it to Cesario Scott. And they will try to enter it to Cesario Scott. He'll kick it out to Purchase. Purchase with the nice little floater will not get it to go, but Kerry Booth in the lane for the little putback. And I honestly thought for a second he was going to try to get a putback dunk on that one.
Yeah, you know, he's right there. That's a great play for Kerry. You know, when he's right there under the basket, he can get higher than anyone else quicker. And great opportunity for him to get some easy points for the Bruins.
And Booth with the deflection there. Bruins are not able to get the ball there, but nice job there by Booth. And that shot will not go. That one hung up on the rim for a while. Harris's shot will go, and Smoky Hill will call a timeout. So it looks like the Bruins are leading by 2 here with about 2 minutes left in the second quarter. And, you know, both teams are playing really well here so far today. I love the intensity by both teams, offensively and defensively, and just being aggressive.
Yeah, you know, I think that Coach Dertinger had to come into this game knowing that, you know, this was going to be a tough game for his players. They've come off a couple of really good games, wanting to move off of that momentum. And, you know, the league play is an interesting time of the season because teams play these teams so many times that you get used to their style of basketball. You know how to play them. You know how to prepare. And Coach Sturger obviously knew coming into this game this team was going to press and put a lot of pressure on his team, and they seem like they're ready for it. Yeah,
definitely, and we'll look forward to the second half of league play because these teams will get to play again, and it's crazy what teams will learn even in that short amount of time that they got to play them and then had a little bit of time to recuperate. I think it'll be really interesting to watch these two teams continue to play, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we see this rematch in the playoffs as well. Oh my gosh, what a play. That was an incredible pass there by Purchase to Booth. And this student section, the people that are here are going crazy. That was an incredible play.
It looked like Blake was kind of throwing that up and hoping that Booth would be there, but he knew exactly what was going to happen.
And Purchase will get fouled there as he goes up for the layup. That will be on number 5, Jason Lewis. And you can just still see people in this gym incredulous about what just happened. I mean, those are plays that NBA players sometimes are able to make, and Booth just did that. I mean, that was incredible.
Yeah, you know, there's 2 guys on him, and he just acted like he was playing around in the gym after practice one day.
Exactly. So Purchase able to make that one go. And he'll get the second one to go. So nice job there at the foul line by Purchase. Bruins able to extend their lead a little bit. Nice D there by the Bruins. That one will go out on Booth, but great help there by Cesario Scott, and then nice job taking away that baseline pass there. That's, that's fundamental defense. Anytime you're doing shell drills or anything during practice, that's what coaches want to see.
For sure, and you've seen Smoky Hill set a few screens up high, and and the defense is really helping on those screens. You saw Cesario Scott really helping on that screen, and that makes a difference.
Booth with a nice rebound, and he is playing up around the rim today. Purchase on the little floater. He will get hit on the arm, so he will go to the line. And Purchase has been very aggressive today, and it has paid off for him so far.
Yeah, he knew coming into this game. He remembers playing Smoky Hill last year. If I'm not mistaken, Creek and Smoky Hill saw each other 3 times last year, twice in the regular season and 1 time right at the beginning of postseason. And he remembers those games. He remembers playing Smoky Hill. He knew coming into this game how he needed to come out and play today, and he is playing really well.
Yeah, so nice job there by Purchase. He'll get that to go. And we're at just about a minute left in this first half here. Buffalo are trying to make something happen on offense. And that one off the knee of Mitchell. Buffalo will get the rebound. Oh, and it looks like they're going to get the Bruins. I believe they called that one on Cesario Scott. That one is tough. I couldn't tell where they got the foul. Sometimes they'll call it on the arm, but sometimes they'll also call a little push in the back. And that one might have been it, because I don't think Cesario Scott was in front of him on that play. So Mitchell will get that one to go. And Knopfsinger will come into the game for Cesario Scott. And that one will go as well. So Mitchell with some nice free throws so far here today.
So far this season, we've seen the Bruins try to get one shot off at the end of a quarter, but Trey was open there, take a shot.
Yeah, I think it's always a good idea. Try to get that one shot off, but if you have a wide open shot, may as well take it, because you never know if that next shot that you might get later will end up falling. So it looks like they're going to get Donnie Condon on that call, which will send Maldonado to the line. And he will get that one to fall.
We talked about it earlier. Free throws are going to be a huge part of this game, and we've seen that. With just under about a minute left, the Bruins were up 8, and now they've closed the gap to 6 just because of free throws on foul plays, because they're in the double bonus now. It's not even on just shooting fouls. So definitely a big factor in this game.
Yeah, definitely. So Bruins are going to try to get one more shot off. Chambers got it last time. Oh, and they're going to call the foul. So it looks like Chambers will go to the line to shoot 3. And, as a coach, one of the things you tell your guys is, never foul on those last-second shots. And that was a good contest there by Smoky Hill, but they just weren't able to do it without fouling. So Chambers will get 3 shots here. It looks like we got 0.6 seconds left on the clock here, so they're going to make Smoky Hill get in the lane for these shots. Nice shot there by Chambers. And, if he can hit all 3 of these, that would be a huge, huge thing going into this at the end of this first half, you know, getting 3 points right at the end is a nice way to close it out. Nice shot there by Chambers, so 2 for 2 on those. And Larson will check into the game.
Bruins just need to not foul after this. Only 0.6 seconds left on the clock. Don't want to give up any points.
And Chambers gets all 3 to go, so nice job there by Chambers. And he threw it up there, but it was not able to go, so the Bruins are up, winning 39-30 at the end of the first half, and we've seen some great basketball here so far today.
And with that, we're going to send it down to Reagan Kenobi once she wrangles Coach Dertinger. Looks like he's trying to get some information. I think there was some confusion about the foul count. So now Reagan is with Coach Dertinger.
Guys, I'm here with Coach Dertinger. Coach, you're playing the best team in the Centennial League. How do you defend against their athleticism?
I think we're doing a pretty good job. We know their personnel pretty well, and I might argue that they're the best team in the Centennial League. We'll see after today.
Fans, please welcome.
And
2022
your
Cherry Creek.
thanks, Coach. Thank you.
All right, so there you have it from Coach Dertinger, and you know, I like that mindset that he's got going there. If after this game, we'll see who's the best in the Centennial League, and I like that mindset from him. So with that, we're going to take a break as we send it down to the Palms.
welcome back to the Cherry Creek Sports Network. I'm Cal McDavid alongside William McDavid, and we are here. It is just the end of halftime. Smoky Hill is down by 9 points from Cherry Creek. It's been a pretty evenly played half so far. Both teams putting a lot of energy, putting a lot of pressure on the other team's offense, and I think we'll continue to see that this half.
We apologize. There was a loud screeching noise in the gymnasium, but we are good now. So Bruins will get the ball to start off the half. And, they finished out that last quarter well. Like you said, it was very evenly matched, but then they just pulled away with a couple big shots there at the end. Purchase with the nice take, and he will get a very good finish.
We've seen a lot of this game. He has had a great game, finishing hard at the rim, being a huge defensive player, and we've seen him just really be a huge factor for this team.
Yeah, definitely. So Bruins are applying the pressure on defense here. Oh my gosh, what a block there by Booth.
That has to be at least his third block of the game. I mean, he has really been a defense and offensive factor as well for this team.
Yeah, definitely. I know we should have been keeping track of those stats because he has had a lot of them. And that shot is no good from the Buffalo. But Purchase able to make that one fall. Buffaloes are bringing it up the court. A nice kick out there. And they will get that one to fall. That was, Gasaway on that finish.
We've seen both teams have a lot of players step up and finish at the rim, and that's been so important for both of these teams, and we talked about it early in the game.
And the Bruins will get a 5-second call. That was really nice defense there by Smoky Hill. So that is, one thing that Bruins definitely want to make sure they're aware of is just continuing to move the ball so that that doesn't happen. But, I think definitely as a coach, you would rather prefer dead ball turnovers like that than a live ball turnover that leads to easy buckets.
For sure. And we even saw in the JV game before, there was a couple of different times where Smoky Hill was putting a lot of pressure on Creek's offense, and there's a 10-second call. Teams just aren't used to being pressed the entire game, and that's what Smoky Hill is doing.
So that one is going to be Bruins ball after getting tipped out by Gasaway, and we kind of are having a little bit of a track meet here. People are running around, flying around, and it's definitely, leading to higher intensity basketball. And Knopfsinger is going to get fouled by Harris on the play. That was a nice attack there by him. Anytime you can get middle on a defense, you're going to have success, whether it is an easy finish at the bucket, easy kick out, or anything like that. So Knopfsinger will go to the line. Great shot there by Knopfsinger. And he puts them both in.
Bruins with, I think, their biggest lead of the game. They've got an 11-point lead, and they're going to be hoping to hold this throughout the third quarter.
And that was Mitchell there, pulled up from deep, not able to get it to go. And Knopfsinger with a great finish up at the rim.
That was a great pass from Purchase, great finish by Asher. This team has some great ball movement, and they've proven this season to play really well in transition, and that's what we just saw right there.
And that is going to be an and one. That was Maldonado on the finish. And that is good from Maldonado's. It's looking like Buffaloes have just gone to man-to-man pressure now. Purchase with the shot, not able to get that to go. Knopfsinger, he'll go up big and nice finish there by Knopfsinger.
You know, the Bruins have really had to adapt to changing defenses this year. In the Thunder Ridge game, they changed their defense multiple times, even throughout a quarter. We've seen Smoky Hill go between 2-3 zone, man defense, and so they've really had a lot of practice adjusting to different defenses so far this season.
Nice job there by Larson as he fights for the ball. That'll be a jump ball, and that one will go to Smoky Hill. I loved how the Bruins pushed the ball up the court there. I think they got it out to Chambers. Chambers went into Knopfsinger, and, you know, that shot just didn't fall, but really nice job. If you can get that defense, force them to run back, they're going to take, you know, quicker offensive series, and it definitely will improve your game. And that shot there by Gasaway is no good. Bruins have the ball, pushing up the court. Purchase on the perimeter. He's kind of got an ISO situation here with Harris. Booth with the step back. He'll give it out to Purchase again. Purchase on the shot. That is no good. Ball is in the air, and Purchase able to get the rebound. And a nice finish there by Purchase.
You know, this Bruins team is a really unique team in that we don't see any one guy, you know, the only point guard, or definitely that person is the 5. You know, we've seen these players playing lots of different roles, like you saw there. Blake Purchase out on the perimeter. You've seen Carey having huge shots and also being big on the inside. So definitely a lot of dynamic players that can play any spot on the court.
And Harris will have a nice move there on Purchase, and he will push that down through the rim. So really nice play there by Harris. Condon with the kick to Purchase. Larson with the nice rebound. And he will pass it out to Chambers. Chambers not able to get that one to go. And Buffalo are kind of scrambling here. And the Bruins will get the rebound after a couple nice shots there by the Buffaloes that just didn't fall. So they will push the ball up the court. Nice pass there by Condon to Larson. Larson not able to get it to go, but Booth tries to put it back up and cannot get that one to go either. He had a couple of those putbacks earlier in the game. And they are going to call the offensive foul on Ricky Mitchell. Nice job there by the Bruins defense, staying in front of their man.
Yeah, you know, as the energy builds in this gym throughout the rest of this quarter and into the fourth quarter, which you know is going to happen, the teams just need to stay focused on what they're doing, stay focused on their play their style of basketball, because that's what they know how to do. And that seems like what the Bruins team is doing right now, just trying to stay composed, stay focused, and do what they know how to do.
Cesario Scott with the 3. That will not go, so Bruins will try to get back on defense, and they will get the and 1 call, the Buffaloes. That was number 3, Maldonado, on the nice finish. That will be a foul on Cesario Scott.
Into the game for Smoky Hill, number 23, J.J. Bauer.
And into the game for, I believe, the first time today for Smoky Hill, number 23, J.J. Bauer. And into the game for Cherry Creek, number 1, Matthew Lee, and number 10, Asher Knopfsinger. And, you know, we've seen some great minutes from Cesario Scott and Condon as they head onto the bench. They've both done a really good job in this game, you know, hustling around, moving the ball on offense, so nice job by them. Maldonado will hit that three-point play. And the Bruins are looking to get the ball moving on offense a little bit more.
Great pass pass there by Matthew Lee. Great finish by Remington Larson.
And tough finish there for Mitchell, so Bruins will have the ball. They try to pass it up the court to Lee. They will not be able to connect on that pass, so it will be Smoky Hill's ball. You know, and sometimes those full court passes are kind of tricky. It looks open from where you are, but you really have to thread the needle because you have a defender on the backside and the baseline on the front side, so definitely a tough pass to make.
Bruins going to try to put some more pressure on Smoky Hill's offense as they just under 2 minutes left in this third quarter.
And that was a nice shot there by Maldonado. Lee with the ball. Bruins are looking to create some offense here. Purchase on the attack. And a little fadeaway jumper. Nice shot there by Purchase.
You know, we've seen him all over the court, and that's a play that it's hard to make because when you fade it away from the basket, that's a shot that you don't just practice all the time. And that was a good play there by Purchase.
And Mitchell on the shot, not able to get that to go. Knopfsinger with the nice rebound. Looks like the Bruins are going to try to get a good shot up here before the end of the quarter. Moving the ball. Lee is in the corner. He will take the three, and he drills it. The sophomore Matthew Lee with a nice corner three there to give the Bruins the 13-point lead.
Yeah, now they just need to play smart defense, not foul, heading into the final quarter of this game.
And Maldonado answers. Nice shot there. And Purchase will have the ball with about 5 seconds left. He kicks it out to Chambers. Chambers will take the three. Cannot get that one to fall. Harris with the rebound, and that will take us to the end of the third quarter. Really a nice job there by the Bruins at the end. And with that, we are going to send it down to Reagan Knabe. Reagan, what are you thinking about this half so far?
Thanks, guys. Cherry Creek has got themselves a nice 10-point lead going into this fourth quarter. They've kind of been viewed as somewhat of an underdog this season after losing 4 of their starting 5. But they've continually proved that they mean business in the Centennial League, beating Grandview a few days ago, and now hopefully beating Smoky Hill in this fourth quarter. They're going to try and close this one out and hopefully have a nice lead going into the rest of this game. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Reagan. And, you know, you heard Coach Dertinger say during halftime, you know, he really wants their team. He believes that their team can be the #1 team in the Centennial League. And like Reagan was saying, coming off of that win on Grandview, they have a lot of momentum, and they want to build on that for sure.
So as we enter this fourth quarter, the Bruins have a 10-point lead. This is a nice lead here for the Bruins, a good cushion going into this last quarter, but I definitely think that they will not want to let their foot off the gas. You know, if they can continue to put up nice buckets, good possessions, just value the ball every possession, and then, you know, have some good defensive stops, they're going to find that they're in control of this ball game. Bruins moving the ball around. And it looks like they're going to get Knopfsinger on the offensive foul. Sometimes they catch him on the screens down there, and, you know, that's a tough play because you're trying to set your body on the other team, and sometimes they'll just call you for that.
For sure, just continuing to play smart is going to be the most important thing in this fourth quarter. Don't want to give up too many fouls, don't want to get into the bonus and give up some free throws.
And Larson with the nice steal there. Chambers pushing it down the court, and he will get the finish. Nice job there by Larson and Chambers. And Coach Dertinger will call a timeout here about 30 seconds into this fourth quarter. Really good job there.
Yeah, you know, the Bruins came out ready to play. Smoky Hill was playing some tough defense, and they're trying to get some good offense going there.
Yeah, definitely, and these Bruins are taking advantage of those fast break points. You can tell that they're staying fresh throughout this game, and if they can continue to do so, I think they will have lots of success, because Smoky Hill, you can tell, is maybe getting a little bit tired, and that's evident on those fast break points like that.
Coach Dertinger really trying to get his team ready to finish out this fourth quarter. You know, they've had some trouble in the fourth quarter so far this season, but they've seemed to have gotten a little bit better at finishing out these games, and you've seen some progress over the past few weeks. So the Bruins going to really try to play smart and play hard this quarter.
So Mitchell will bring it up the court. Buffalo's trying to get a little bit of offense going. That is Gasaway on the shot. It's no good. Purchase will advance it to Larson. And shot from Booth, and it's good! What a shot by Kerry Booth, and there is nothing you can do on him.
No, you might have heard the Smoky Hill coach say high hands when Kerry caught the ball, and I don't know how you would defend that because he's just so tall.
Yeah, there's no way to get high hands on Kerry Booth. High hands for him is like 7.5 feet high, so unless you're 6'9" as well, you're not going to get high hands on him. So ball out of bounds there on Smoky Hill, so it will be Bruins ball. And Booth, it looked like maybe got hit there a little awkward. He was a little slow to get up on that play, but Bruins will have to continue defending hard so that they can stay with the lead. And it looks like they'll get a jump ball. Nice hustle there by Maldonado as well as the Bruins. And the energy in this gym is going up a lot, and I think that's going to carry into the rest of this game. Mitchell with the shot, and that'll go. And they're going to get Purchase on the travel, and he's frustrated about that because that was a really nice finish.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of, the rest of the team was a little bit slower down the court. Purchase was leading the way, and he thought that he could get him one-on-one, had a nice move, but just a little bit of a travel there.
Mitchell with the step back three, and it's good. Nice shot there by Mitchell. And Smoky Hill is definitely increasing their pressure once again. Larson, nice job breaking it though.
10-point difference between Cherry Creek and Smoky Hill with just about 5 minutes left in this fourth quarter.
And Purchase will get blocked by Harris. And nice Euro step there by Harris. And Smoky Hill will call a timeout. So it's gotten down to an 8-point lead here for the Bruins. And, you know, both teams are playing really hard basketball right now.
Yeah, Smoky Hill kind of upped their pressure again, like you said. And the Bruins are going to have to figure out how to play against that the rest of this quarter and then respond and not foul and play smart defense. We've seen Smoky Hill have different moments throughout this game where they have put a little bit more pressure on the Bruins, and so far they've responded pretty well to that, but just going to have to continue to stay focused and not get too too unorganized on the offensive side.
Yeah, definitely, and I think patience is a big key in this last 5 minutes of the half. They have the lead. If they can take patient offensive possessions, value the ball, value every single possession, they're going to be in a good spot. And then on defense, don't force any fouls. Don't try to do anything too crazy. Just play solid fundamental defense, and they're going to be in a good spot going to the end of this ball game. And here we have it, Purchase again, once again bringing the ball up the court, being a dynamic player for the Bruins. So Chambers will have the ball up top. They're doing a nice job just taking care of the ball here, patient with the ball, and Chambers on the attack. He'll get a little floater, and it's good off the glass.
You know, we've seen this Bruins offense have some different moments throughout the season where they have run set plays, but for the most part, we've seen them just running a motion offense, and that has worked in their favor.
So it looks like they're actually going to get number 5, Remington Larson, on the hold there. So Maldonado will be shooting the free throws. He is able to make the first one.
He's been a huge player for Smoky Hill today. We've seen him hit some big threes. He's been fouled a lot, made a lot of free throws. And so he's definitely someone that they're going to remember and watch going into the next time they play the Smoky Hill team.
Yeah, definitely. So Bruins are going to try to break the press once again. Done a good job so far this half doing that. Purchase on the drive, and he will get called for the offensive. Smoky Hill ball. Mitchell with the drive, and he is able to finish the layup. So Bruins looking to maintain their lead. Nice pump fake there by Donnie Condon, not able to get it in the basket. And then I believe they're going to call him on the foul. And the Buffaloes have just entered the bonus, so this is definitely going to be a factor in these next couple minutes through the rest of the game.
Yeah, you know, we talked about this early in the game. Free throws and foul trouble are a huge thing at the end of games, and we're seeing that now. So Creek is definitely going to have to be mindful about their fouls. They are up. They don't need to foul, and just being super aware of where they are on defense and playing smart.
So that was Harris. He got the first one to go. And he will make the second one. So just like that, Smoky Hill has brought it to a 4-point lead over the Bruins. 4-point deficit over the Bruins. And what a play there by Harris on the reverse dunk in transition. And Coach Dertinger will call a timeout as Smoky Hill has brought it down to 2 points.
Yeah, you know, anyone in this gym can feel the energy. Both sides are getting a lot of energy. There's some incredibly talented players on both of these teams. And I think when you get to the end of games like this, anything can happen. And that's, I think, what both coaches are probably going to try to get their teams organized and ready to go.
Yeah, definitely. And I think both teams just continuing to be smart here. You know, both teams are needing to just keep composed and just play basketball fundamentally, and I think if they can both do that, we should see a good end to this game. What you don't want is for it to get chippy, scrappy, whatever. But so far, I think both teams have done a good job in regards to that.
Just a 2-point game heading into the last 3 minutes and 28 seconds of this fourth quarter. If you're Coach Dertinger, what are you telling your team right now?
You know, I'm just telling them, hey, take care of every single possession, stay solid on defense. Don't let your man attack to the middle. And then if he goes baseline, you have to be in help if your man does not have the ball. So I think, you know, just trying to stay composed, finish out this game with a lot of energy, and just being smart. So it'll be Bruins ball, about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this fourth quarter. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And Chambers on the shot. I believe it got tipped, but it might have gotten touched again by a Bruins player. So it will be the Buffaloes' ball. How's Gasaway on the shot? Not able to get that one to fall. Chambers on the rebound.
This next minute is probably going to be really crucial for the Bruins. You know, Smoky Hill's putting a lot of pressure on them, and they just need to continue to play how they've played this entire game. They've done a good job responding to this pressure, and they need to play that way. And so far, it looks like they're doing a pretty good job with that, but definitely that's going to be their focus the next minute.
So that ball was tipped out of bounds there by Smoky Hill, so it will be the Bruins' ball. And Smoky Hill getting a little trap action going on there. And Bruins definitely want to be aware of that, have flashers come in the middle, and, you know, so that they can continue just being patient with the ball. It looks like they're going to call the foul before the shot. That is going to be on number 1, Mitchell.
Yeah, Bruins really going to make sure they're not going to get themselves stuck in a corner or pinned against the sideline, because you know Smoky Hill is going to come and try to trap.
It looks like they're going to get number 4, Jonathan Potts, on the hold there. And Smoky Hill now has 4 fouls, and they definitely are going to want to be careful here not to get too many more before the Bruins get into the bonus. And that one is going to be on the ground on number 10, Gasaway. And right now we are seeing an incredible amount of whoever is the aggressor is going to get the call. And Bruins have taken a lot of time off the clock here as they're moving the ball around.
Yeah, for sure. There's been 2 fouls already this possession, and they are really just trying to take time off, find their shot.
And Condon went up for the rebound. He got hit. They're going to call that on number 4, Jonathan Potts. And definitely a lot of energy in this gym right now. And Purchase with the 3, cannot get that to fall. And after about a 2-minute possession, Smoky Hill will get the ball back, and they will turn it over. Purchase with the nice play there, getting it to Trayvon Chambers. And they are going to call that out on Cherry Creek, so it will be Smoky Hill ball.
It didn't seem like the refs totally saw what happened. That was a quick play, and just trying to make the best call they could in that situation. But definitely can feel, both teams can feel the energy in this gym. It's still a 2-point game. Nobody scored in the past couple of minutes, so.
So it looks like they will get number 10, Asher Knopfsinger, on the block there. So that will send Mitchell to the line. Dominic Cesario Scott will come in for Knopfsinger. And once again, we're seeing how crucial free throws are going to be in this game.
And both teams are in the bonus now.
So Mitchell will get the first one to go. And he makes both. So all tied up here with about just over a minute left in this fourth quarter. That'll be a foul on Ricky Mitchell. I believe that'll send Blake Purchase to the line for the bonus shots. That shot by Purchase is no good. About 50 seconds left. Buffalo pushing up the court. That'll be a timeout, Smoky Hill.
47 seconds left in this fourth quarter, tied 65-65. Two Centennial League teams that both have had quite a few games already under their belt, looking for kind of working towards the second half of their season, looking to finish games that will be close as you get into the second half of their league play and into postseason.
Yeah, definitely. This is a game that both of these teams really, really, really want to win because of the implications that it has, showing how good of a team they are. And both these teams are really good teams, solid basketball teams, and I think both teams, no matter the outcome today, are going to have success. But this game is definitely one you want to win.
I want to ask you guys, with no shot clock, does Smoky consider taking about a 40 to 45 second possession right here and trying to end it?
You know,
yeah.
I could see them doing that, but also they've been pretty aggressive on the offensive side of the ball today. So I'm not sure what we'll see from this offense. We saw Coach drawing up a play over there, but we'll see what they end up doing.
Yeah, definitely. And Creek is just going to want to lock up on defense. If they are going to take that mindset of one shot, Creek will have to get up and not foul, but you know.
It looks like their formation at the moment looks like they are going to try to use up the clock. So Creek going to want to put some pressure on defense here.
Gassaway at the top, he will drive. And nice play there by Booth. He will get the block. 20 seconds left on the clock. Chambers with the ball. And Coach Dertinger will call a timeout. The energy in this gym is through the roof. And with about 17.4 seconds left, we still have a tied ball game.
Kerry Booth with the huge block right there. And Coach Dertinger, you can see him talking with his coaches, trying to figure out what play they want to get to finish out this game. 17.4 seconds left. They have the ball.
Yeah, this is an interesting situation. I think now going back to Ben's question, this is where you do want to try to get just one really good shot. And I'm not saying you have to wait until the clock hits 0 to shoot it, but you don't want to rush anything. You don't want to give Smoky Hill another chance to take a shot. And here we have the student section. They are trying to make it lively in this gym. They're doing a good job. You know, a Saturday game is not always the most attended, but they're doing a good job today keeping the energy up in this gym.
You know, same situation. Smoky Hill's defense is going to come out, put a lot of pressure on the Bruins, and Bruins going to try to keep the ball.
And nice play there by Cesario Scott. You know, that is heads-up basketball, basketball IQ. You always, if you cannot get the ball to go, throw it off the defender and try to keep it your ball.
It looked like he had Booth for a second there, but that's not the look he wanted, obviously. So, going to be Creek's ball again.
It looks like they're maybe having a little trouble with the clock here. And they got it reset, so still 17 seconds left in this game. In the fourth quarter, I guess I should say. And they will call that out of bounds on Smoky Hill. So it will be Bruins ball, 14.4 seconds left. And what a finish there by Trayvon Chambers. 5 seconds left.
Just need to not foul.
And looks like Smoky Hill is going to get the timeout off. 67-65, Bruins with the lead. 1.7 seconds left in this fourth quarter. And really all that the Bruins need to do here is not foul. Let Smoky take whatever shot they want, but don't get a foul here.
And this is a hard point at the end of the game when you don't want to give up any foul, any open shots, but you also don't want to foul. And you know that it's a 2-point game, so you just can't give up a 3. And you just have to play smart defense.
Yeah, definitely. And, as Creek here, it's hard to decide whether you would rather give up a 2 or a 3-point shot.
I don't think anyone wants to give up a 3-point shot right now.
So it'll be Smoky Hill ball. Bruins defense gonna try to not let Smoky Hill score. 2-point game, 3.3 seconds left on the clock. You've got Carrie Booth defending the inbound. 6'9", jumping around. I'm thinking that's pretty hard to get around.
And it looks like Coach Dertinger is now going to take a timeout. And they have added a couple seconds left or more on the clock, so it will be 3.3 seconds left in this fourth quarter. It looks like Coach Dertinger is mostly just talking to Blake Purchase and Trayvon Chambers. They are guarding probably the 2 most influential players on the Smoky Hill bench, so he wants to make sure they know what they need to do.
For sure, and Coach obviously saw something he didn't think that the Bruins were ready for, or something that he wasn't expecting. Smoky Hill came out. Looks like they might be drawing up a new play or just solidifying what they're going to do. So both teams really just trying to finish out this game. They both want the same thing.
So this will be Maldonado throwing the ball in here. Mitchell will get it. He will take the step back 3, and it is no good. The Cherry Creek Bruins have won the game in the last 15 seconds. What a job there by the Bruins, just finishing that game out strong.
Yeah, you heard Coach Dertinger say they wanted to come away with that win, and they figured out how they needed to finish out that game. Smart play there by Coach Dertinger. He made sure his team was ready.
Yeah, definitely. Nice job here by both teams today. They both played their hearts out, and we'll definitely look forward to this matchup later on in the season because this is definitely two really good teams.
All right, and we've got Ben Paris trying to find someone. We'll let him. And it looks like he's got Trey Chambers, so we will send it down to Ben.
Guys, thank you. I'm here with Trayvon Chambers who hit. Are we good? All right, thanks, guys. Here with Trayvon Chambers who hit the game-winning layup with just seconds left. Trey, it was a battle all 4 quarters. What was it like to hit that shot in the closing seconds?
I could just kind of tell that they were going to guard the slip, so he sagged off. So I just kind of, when he took that layup, I just saw it as an opportunity. We just had to get a stop on that last shot, and that's what we did.
You just took down a team that's on top of the league standings. What's that going to do for your team and kind of propel you guys forward?
It's going to give us a lot of motivation coming in. Our season we didn't start off as well as we wanted to, but that's a big win for us, and it's going to give us a lot of motivation and energy coming in to this next week as well.
Congratulations. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Great. Well, thank you, Ben. That was Trayvon Chambers, and he really did have a good game. I felt like he did a really good job bringing the energy to this game, and all around, this team just played really well today.
Yeah, it was a great win for the Bruins. Definitely we'll see these two teams continue to play head-to-head. But thank you for joining us today on the Cherry Creek Sports Network. From Cal McDavid, William McDavid, and the rest of the CCSN crew, signing off from Kirby Lyle Gymnasium.